The beginning.
The very beginning.
This song marks the very beginning of this epic journey that has been the last, 15 years.
Not that many. Let's just round down to 10. Let's say it's just
I guess it
10.
technically came
37
out in 2005,
Yeah.
but we wrote it back in like 2002 or 3 or...
Yeah. You know, I think about, man, I remember so vividly packing up our trailer and getting in a van and driving to Nashville. Like every time I hear this song, that's
Oh
what I
man,
think
we'd drive through the night, overnight it. I remember one time we were making that drive and I stopped in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I'm getting gas.
I remember this.
And I had to get to the studio, right? Like we had a time that we had to be in Nashville, and I'm leaving the gas station, and a guy gets in my car. He has a big trench coat on. He's like, drive. And I'm like, what? Get out of my car.
Like you pulled over to get gas.
Yeah.
And you're pulling out, like at a stoplight or something?
Yeah. No, it's like pulling out of the
Like,
gas
out of the gas station.
onto a street.
So you're like about to turn, and someone gets in your
He
car.
opens up my door. I had this old Volvo.
Oh my
He
goodness.
sits down and he says, drive. And I look at him and I'm like, get out of my car. And he was like, drive. And my heart's like beating. And I was like, dude, I'm going to get really mad if you don't get out of my car right now.
No, you
Because
said I'm going to
seriously,
freak out.
I'm going to freak out.
freak
if
out
you
on
don't
you.
get out of my car right now.
I want to know what freak out Josh looks like.
Get in my car when you're not supposed to be. No, that was crazy. We had a lot of crazy road experiences back then.
This song represents like a lot of firsts though. Like
It does.
First photo shoot, first.
Oh my
I mean,
Video.
we flew to LA and filmed this video in downtown LA.
Well, in this
first
song,
video.
it ended up doing a lot of things that we never expected.
Yeah.
Like somehow, when we recorded this project, like an early release of this, an early copy of it ended up on the desk of somebody at MTV, and he wanted to use this song as the theme song for a show called Eighth and Ocean. And originally we were like, no, and so they came out and screened it for our label and management, and ended up being a really cool thing. And so many people found out about our music because of Eighth and Ocean.
I remember recording this song at Brown Bannister's place. Brown was such a cool guy. Like,
Oh, amazing.
really cool to kind of sit under him and let him like coach us through making a real recording for the first time ever. And he's such a legend.
He was a blessing in that time because my father had just passed away.
Yeah.
And he came into my life as this fatherly figure and was like a mentor in that really important time.
Brown's such a cool. Brown, if you're listening, we love you.
And he did a great job with this.
so
I remember
cool.
I remember just loving that time in the
Such a
studio.
great guy.
I was a massive fan of this song. I remember buying this song, on iTunes or whatever, and it was on my phone.
Did iTunes even exist back then?
I think it was just like the start, the beginning of it.
Yeah.
This song opened up lots of doors too, even in the mainstream music world. Do you remember we played this little showcase? It was before our record came out. We played a little showcase in Dallas, and all these record executives came from Sony up in New York City, and they came with all the Nashville record people,
Yeah,
like Jeff Mosley and everybody. They all came down,
I do remember.
and they said that they loved this song and wanted to release it.
So thankful for that.
And so this is the start
And
of
then here we are.
this whole journey.
And here we are. Rounding down to 10 years later.